Hi. So if you're watching this video, you want to know if you want to get a dynamic or condenser microphone, specifically the Shure SM7B or the AKG C214. Those are the ones I'm going to be testing today. Now, both of them have great reviews and they do things very differently. So first we're going to go through dry audio and see what the two sound like without any processing. Now, you'll see two things: the noise floor and just the amount of room noise it will pick up. So those are the two main things that you'll hear. And obviously how bright, because a condenser has a lot more to work with than a dynamic microphone. So right now you've been listening to the AKG C214 dry audio. Now we're going to switch over to the Shure SM7B. So this is the Shure SM7B dry audio. Hold on, it's a little bit too loud here. That should be the same. Yeah, that's the same around, like they're around the same audio levels. I'm peaking between -12 and -6. So what this microphone does is if you add effects to it, whether it's real time or after the fact, this microphone excels at noise rejection. Now, running it dry, it still picks up quite a bit. Not as much as a condenser, obviously, and it's way better at lower frequencies in case you have a rumble somewhere in your room. So, if I pair this with like dynamic processing or an expander gate, it does so well at keeping out noises, like loud noises too. Like I could have the air conditioner running, keyboard clicking, another person in my room talking, and it will not pick them up. And that's what this microphone does very, very well. And that's what it's made for: podcasting, live audio. And it can be used as a voiceover or, a spoken word mic. And I have done that and I've made money off of it like that. It does well. But if you're doing that kind of work, like voiceover, get a condenser mic and upgrade your room. That's what's going to make your quality better. You can apply so many effects, but it still won't be as good. So now I'm going to switch to the AKG again, but this time I'm going to apply some effects that will make it sound a tad bit better. So now you're listening to the AKG C214 with effects applied. Now I'm running a parametric equalizer. I'm cutting out some lower frequencies. I'm adding a little bit more high frequencies, even though this is a very sibilant microphone in the first place. It does very well. And I'm also running a gate and a compressor. So all the normal effects you'll have if you're doing in-home studio work or live audio. And I'll be using pretty much the same effects on the Shure SM7B. Because I run both of these microphones at the same levels, so the compressor is going to be the same. The gate is going to be relatively the same. The parametric equalizer is going to be the same, and the de-esser is going to be the same. Because I've looked at it and I just want to have a fair comparison, especially with the equalizer, because if I'm running way higher high frequencies on the SM7B to compensate, that's not a fair comparison. So let me go ahead and switch to the SM7B with effects, and we can see what that sounds like. So now you're listening to the SM7B with effects applied. As an example, I would turn on my air conditioner, but it's kind of not working right now, so I can't do that. But take my word, it performs very well. So I use Adobe Audition, and if I'm running live audio and I have adaptive noise reduction on high quality mode, it gets rid of that relatively. But compare that with the SM7B and an expander or gate, and it is flawless. This thing, it is a powerhouse in regard to that. So to say that this mic is trash because of the way it sounds, And it does sound relatively good, but it has a very specific purpose, and if that purpose is fulfilled, like, exceptionally, it gets a pass from me, and it does it exceptionally. Yes, there is, shotgun mics that perform that kinda, like, narrow, uh, mic sensitivity much more. That's I don't know if that's the right word for it, but, um, this does it well for $400, and it's got some nice features. It's got a very nice, like, in the box, it comes with, a very nice windscreen, different options on how you wanna do that, whether you wanna run it without a pop screen, with a pop screen, or with a giant windscreen, depending on your situation. So I think it's just a heavy duty, versatile mic. And as for the AKG, it is also, like, I didn't think it was gonna be very, very good because some of the reviews were saying that it was way too sibilant. It all depends on your voice, and I do have a higher pitched voice. I do have some low end, but I think the AKG works well. I would love to hear what you guys think. Um, in the comments below, tell me what you think of the 2 mics, and I hope I help somebody out there find out which mic is for them. So like I said, live audio, go with the SM7B. If you have a lot of either not so good, um, room setup, maybe it's not well treated, or maybe you got a lot of noise, go with the SM7B. If you have a well-treated room that does not have a lot of noise and you're able to control it, and you do, uh, audio work that can be edited in post like voiceover, go with the AKG or a similar condenser microphone. And that's all I got. So, thanks guys for watching, and I appreciate it. Check you guys later.